Okay, so hey guys, and welcome back to another Sport This Week video. And in this week's kind of video, we've got a bit of basketball, a bit of football, well, a bit more than a bit of football and basketball, a little bit of F1, a little bit of boxing, and some UFC. If you're on around here and you have not yet subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you do indeed like the video, and let's get straight into it. So, we'll start off with the sports that don't have that much to say, really. So, boxing and F1. So, we'll start off with boxing. It's only just one date, if I'm completely honest. Cancelo will fight Yildirim on the 27th of February. Big fight, but at the moment it is only a date, and we'll have to actually wait for the fight on the 27th. So, yeah, that's basically all the boxing. F1 is only a little thing as well. Jenson Button is the new Williams senior advisor. So ex-bracer Jenson Button is now the new advisor for Team Williams. So maybe they'll do better this season, but I doubt it really. I will be doing a predictions on that close to the time. Yeah. We'll do basketball next. So we've just got a lot of results basically. And if you'd seen it last week, then you'd know how it goes. It's just basically me saying a lot of results. So yeah, let's just get into the results. Clippers won 129 to 96 versus Indiana. Bulls won 125 to 120 versus Houston. Miami won 113 to 107 versus Detroit. Lakers lost 115 to 113 versus Golden State. 76ers won 117 versus 109 versus Boston. Miami won 111 versus 102 versus Toronto. Clippers won 115 to 96 versus Sacramento. Lakers won 113 to 106 versus Milwaukee. Bulls won 123 versus to 110 versus Charlotte. 76ers won 122 to 110 versus Boston. Miami lost 101 to 81 versus Toronto. Clippers won 120 to 106 versus Oklahoma. Miami lost 128 to 124 versus Brooklyn. 76ers won 114 to 110 versus Detroit. Lakers won 101 versus to 90 versus the Bulls, and the Clippers won 108 to 100 versus a team which I forgot to write down. So I can't remember what team that was, but you know they won. That's the main thing, I guess. So yeah, that is literally basketball news. That's how I do it, and I basically just go through it rapid, pretty much. But I mean, if you want me to do it any different way, put that in the comment section below. But yeah, let's just carry on. So next up, we'll do football. Next up, so Phil Neville stepped down as England women manager and became the Inter Miami manager. So if you don't know Inter Miami, they're an MLS team, so an American team run by ex-professional footballer David Beckham, and he just stepped down straight. Phil Neville just stepped down just to become the new manager for Inter Miami. So you know. Jack Wilshere has joined Bournemouth on a short-term contract just because he was a free agent. He's quite old now, but he decided to join Bournemouth. Arsenal won 3-0 versus Newcastle. Mandzukic has signed for AC Milan, also a free agent, just decided to sign for AC Milan. Another free agent that has signed for a team. Huntelaar has signed for Schalke, so another free agent. West Ham won 2-1 versus West Brom. Leicester won 2-0 versus Chelsea. And then the UEFA Team of the Year was announced this week. And I'll just basically go through it. So, Neuer, Kimmich, Ramos, Van Dijk, Davies, De Bruyne, Thiago, Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar, and Lewandowski. Very good team. No Bruno Fernandes, no Arnold. I don't know if he really deserves one. No Mbappe, no Haaland, but a pretty solid team either way. And you know, I mean, there is the other team of the year, the EA team of the year, which I'll be making a video on Wednesday, and also I'll be doing a FIFA pack opening on it when the full team of the year is out on Friday or Saturday, one or two. Moving on, we've got Man City won 2-0 versus Villa, Southampton won 2-0 versus Shrewsbury, and then this a big upset. CD Alcoyano, you've probably never heard of them, won 2-1 versus Real Madrid in the cup. So that's like a huge upset. I believe they're a third tier side, and they just won 2-1 versus the reigning champions of La Liga. That's mental, and it really shows that Real Madrid aren't playing amazing this season. I mean, neither are Barcelona, to be honest, but, it really shows how bad they're playing when they lose against a third division side with a decent team out. Moving on, Man United won 2-1 versus Fulham. Juventus won 2-0 versus Napoli to win the Supercoppa, so that's another trophy for Juventus. Bayer Leverkusen won 2-1 versus Borussia Dortmund. Burnley won 1-0 versus Liverpool, a big upset, and that's really not good for them. Well, not good for Liverpool. Matt Ryan has signed on a loan for Arsenal, which kind of came out of nowhere. Tomori signed for AC Milan from Chelsea. Mönchengladbach won 4-2 versus Dortmund. Wolves won 1-0 versus Chorley, the only National League side that was left in the cup. Lost, but only just, to be fair to them. Willian Jose signed for Wolves. Southampton won 1-0 versus Arsenal. Villa won 2-0 versus Newcastle. Atalanta won 3-0 versus AC Milan, which is a big game in the top of the table in Serie A, as AC Milan are still top, I believe, and Atalanta to win 3-0, that's a big loss for AC Milan. Man City won 3-1 versus Cheltenham. Mainz won 3-2 versus RB Leipzig. Pretty big defeat there for RB Leipzig, as Mainz aren't doing very well this season, and to lose against a team, well, I mean, for RB Leipzig to lose against them, that really isn't good. West Ham won 4-0 versus Doncaster. Sheffield United won 2-1 versus Plymouth. Brighton won 2-1 versus Blackpool. Man United won 3-2 versus Liverpool. A big game, 3-2. It's a good scoreline. It was a good game. Leicester won 3-1 versus Brentford. Everton won 3-0 versus Sheffield Wednesday. Burnley won 3-0 versus Fulham. And Chelsea won 3-1 versus Luton with a Abraham hat-trick. So that is it for football. There's a lot of stuff going on as always, and I'll constantly keep you up to date with football, because I doubt there will ever be a week without any sort of football news. And then the last sport, probably the main sport of the week, a bit like last week, and I'm probably going to have that as a thumbnail and title as well. It's UFC. If you don't know, Poirier, however you say his name, I'm very bad at pronouncing his name, sorry if I got that wrong, beat McGregor with a TKO win, which is a huge loss for McGregor and a huge win for Dustin. I'll call him that because that's his first name. And it just makes things a lot more interesting, I guess, and means that Conor McGregor can't go and straight away call out Khabib, and I bet he's happy about that. Well, he did say he was quite pleased about it and did kind of rub it in Conor McGregor's face a bit, but also big loss. And I mean, Dustin, big win, underdog win, and I bet some people got a lot of money from betting from that. And then another not so like underdog kind of win, not really talked about as much, but it's still a big result. Chandler beat Hooker with a first round TKO, which is huge, and it's really showing that Chandler's about it now, and he could be up there with one of the better lightweights at the moment. So if he just needs to keep fighting and doing well, I guess, and as long as he doesn't lose against any kind of weaker opposition, then he'll be fine. I could see him going quite a long way. But I mean, the lightweight division is seeming quite good at the moment, so better keep eyes on that, I guess. But if you're new around here and you have not yet subscribed, this is the end of Sport this week. Like the video if you do indeed like the video, and thanks for watching.